First of all, how many of you are from LA? Anybody here from LA? Thank you for pointing that out. I want to make sure that you guys know that we obviously care about what's going on in LA. The fires are terrible. And if you're from Israel, great to have all the hostages, not all, but some of the hostages back. So thank you very much. Very important week. And obviously we have a new president, so I'm sure all of you are very happy right now with 47. Even if you don't like his politics, for our industry, he definitely will do some good. So that's really, really good. It's actually good. Mo, it's great to have you back. Well done on putting up WAGMI. Thank you again. So, Doron, I just wanted to kind of share with you, before I go deep into Funtico, 2 lessons I've learned since I was on stage here back in 2018, where we won the pitch for, at that time, the best project. 1, it's better to just find a couple of good investors, build your product before you go out. That was the number 1 lesson I learned. And number 2 is compliance is our friend, not an enemy. I know that we're constantly annoyed with the SEC for many reasons, and thankfully 47 is going to straighten them out. But compliance actually helps. It's not your enemy. You don't have to leave the room for that. You can just stay here. All right, so I want to kind of take you guys back for a second into, there we go, next, into a time in 2007. There's no sound to this. You can just listen to me talk, but he's much better looking than me. How many of you have an Android phone? Good. Probably the majority of it. How many of you have an iPhone? Great. This is America, so obviously there are more people here then. Listen, what happened in 2007 was really incredible, because what he kept on saying on that video, if you remember, was a phone, an iPod, and an internet browser. And he kept repeating it, a phone, an iPod, an internet browser. And what he meant by doing that is by showing us that he's bringing out a revolutionary product, which was an iPhone, right? And so what I'm trying to share with you guys is that at Funtico, we are taking 3 revolutionary items that are happening in our space and bringing them together. 1, we've got fintech, right? Crypto, fintech. That's a revolution that's been going on for a while, and it's very important. 2, gaming. And 3, AI. I'm sure that you'll hear AI many times over, but it is revolutionary what's happening, not just in our space, but in every single business out there. Let's start with gaming. I think that most of you are gamers, whether it's Candy Crush or whether it's like Grand Theft Auto. Some of you are playing something on your Quest device, Xbox, or PlayStation. Did you know that there are 3.2 billion people of us out there doing gaming? And it's not just men, and it's not just men in a cave. It's women, it's our parents, it's our children. Everybody is gaming. In fact, if you think about what we all know to be the big businesses in entertainment, movies, Barbie, right, the Barbinator. We have Taylor Swift, who did an incredible job with her Eras Tour for the past 2 years. And then we have, obviously, soccer, which is the #1 sports in the world. All of those combined don't produce as much revenue as gaming. Gaming has surpassed all of them, right? That's how big gaming is. And I think that that's something to note. If you think about the next aspect, which is fintech, fintech has revolutionized everything from car buying, right? How we buy cars, how we get new insurance, how we simply share money with each other, split bills with each other. It's an incredible revolution, and crypto, believe it or not, is actually very much the underlying part of it, because we believed, all of you believed in digital before digital was digital. Before people knew what Google Pay and Apple Pay and Google Wallet, and Apple Pay was, we already knew. We were doing this. We were doing this in 2014 and 15 and 16 and 17 and beyond. And so all of you are visionaries, period. Then you go to the next step, which is AI. How many of you use Tinder? Tinder? Nobody? Really? Are you all goody-goodies? Nobody's using Tinder here? I don't believe any of you, but anyway, that's fine. What about like Uber? Anybody uses Uber here? Great. How many of you are using, well, there's Rentility as well, so we want to give him a shout out. How many of you are using Netflix. They've raised their prices. I know it's now $25 a month, but still you're using it, right? What most people don't know, that large language models are very much the underpinning of those businesses because they know what to tell us. When you open up Uber, most likely you'll get a recommendation. When you open up Tinder, you don't have to go through 55,000 profiles. It will provide you with recommendations. When you go to Netflix, there are many, many wonderful content out there, but Bruno likes different things than I do. By the way, Bruno's a TV personality, so shout out for Bruno. But just so you know, there are many ways that AI is working for all of us. And every single brand that you know, that you work with, that you love, that you probably own a stock of, are working with the 4 main companies that are out there. Grok, Gemini, Claude, and ChatGPT. And so what we've done is we've harnessed the power of LLMs into our platform as well. Oh, we got some additional slides for fun. This is good. So what you're seeing is an ability to look at all of those 3 evolutions and now take it to the next step. What you're seeing here is Funtico. Funtico is a company that was established about 3 years ago, made from, or built on, from 2 people coming from the fintech industry and from the gaming world, so people who actually understand this business really well. And we've amassed a group of people and a group of enthusiasts to build Web3 games in a better way. First, we started to build our own games, right? So we had our own production studios and we built our own games. And then we started to think about what else could it be. So what you're seeing here is the best of all the worlds, right? We've taken a digital marketplace, right, where you can actually trade and buy and sell digital assets from games, whether it's a character, a skin, whether it's point multipliers, whatever you like to win and get, you can actually sell and buy or even lease out to people, which is great. So we're taking NFTs to a new level, right? We're making it more applicable. By the way, Lucas from Pudgy Penguin, they're actually one of our partners who helped launch our game, Formula Funtico. It was actually our main prize. I think the person who won it, it was a value of $100,000 prize pool. Their particular NFT was, or at that time, $50,000. I think it's now over $75,000. So it's a pretty good prize that they got. In addition to that, we've got multiple games, and then we've added some more bells and whistles to it that I'll walk you through it. Some of our titles that you're seeing here that are out is Formula Funtico, Lucky Fanatic, we've got Solitaire Slam, but we have many other titles coming. So we are a true production company in addition to a platform as a service for other games. Now, the underpinning of this is making sure that there's a strong infrastructure in place, both for fintech, right? So the enablement of on-ramping, off-ramping people into the space. So if you're a Web2 gamer, being able to actually get on easily, having the ability to have great games, not just from us, but from many other players, and then having AI that actually is used for your game experience to get better user engagement. All of that is supported by a Tico token, which is actually going to be launched on Monday, and then an SDK that offers other publishers to join this party. You know, a quick schematic here. What you're seeing here, this is play to win, right? So you basically go in arcade, you play for the arcade, you select a room, and then at that point, if you're the best person in a race, or you're the best person who shoots, you can then win the prize from all of those people who are participating. That's kind of the business model. And then when you're done and you want to sell some of the winnings that you have, whether it's a digital asset you got, you can actually extract it from the platform through off-ramping. So all of that is done in combination with on-chain and off-chain behavior in order to make sure that the games are secured. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of the games, and if they can do it in the background, you can do the sound on. Maybe not. I can start singing for you if you want. What you're seeing here is Formula Funtico, and it's running through a bunch of other games that we actually offer. This is right now available on our platform. So you can play those games with other players, multiplayers. You can win prizes, and we're talking about anywhere between $1,000 to to $100,000 monthly price jackpot that you can go for. And it's all on skill-based gaming. So this is not gambling. You're not playing against the house. You're just playing against each other, which is amazing. And what you're seeing here is the Formula Funtico characters traveling through a bunch of other games. Sharks, Solitaire Slam, Bingo. We have Lucky Fanatic, our Telegram Entertainment Hub. So all of that you're seeing here on this particular trailer, which normally has music, but that's okay. We're very proud of this, and thus far we've amassed quite a bit of players are playing every single day on it. And on Monday, we'll actually list our token on the following exchanges, including obviously a DEX. So, where are we now? We've taken all of that stuff, and then we said, okay, so we took care of the fintech part. We took care of the game part. Where do we play with AI? And I think that most of you have, at some point, customized your avatar, right? All of you guys know it. You either show your NFT or you customize your avatar. Now, imagine being able to take it one step further. Imagine actually being able to take it, prompt an AI to make it more customizable to you, and then you get the difference between the character on the left that you're seeing on the screen, which is a typical character, very good-looking character, and the character on the right, which is a lot more detailed, oriented based on what you have. Now, this can not only be done with regular characters from the game, but you can take your own picture, and you can actually insert this picture and create your own avatar for the game. So what we've done with AI, with large language models, and we have 7 of them, we've enabled you to get more personal with your character, which we think is the future of gaming in many aspects. And it's not just in one game, it's across multiple games. This is very much still version 1.0 that we have, and we're planning to come out with version 2.0 that will actually customize a lot more than just the characters in the game. Telegram Entertainment Hub. How many of you have played with tap to earn games on Telegram? I'm sure that all of you have done something of Hamster, right? And I'm sure many of you have done some others. We came out with Lucky Fanatic. We've got slightly less than 1 million people that have played it so far. And for us, we've taken it to a different point. We're not focused on giving them tokens to win. We're giving them prizes to win, similar to what you play in regular games. For us, the Telegram Entertainment Hub is more of like a discovery place. Imagine if you have a Web2 game and you want to get new users. Instead of having to go through the step of the typical user acquisition, you can use the Telegram Entertainment Hub to actually onboard and get new people to play, to try out your game. So for us, it's more of a discovery tool, and it taps into 1 billion people almost on Telegram, which is really fun, and they don't have to download anything. All they have to do is play. So our timeline, just to give you a sense of it, we've been a while in play. Right? We've developed the platform as a service. We've developed our games. We've developed our AI. We have made sure that everything is strong with the strong architecture. And now we're focused on the next step, which is obviously our TGE, our subnet hybrid, and then obviously upgrading our platform as a service and AI. All of that is happening this year, and we're quite excited as a team. We're not just a small company. We've got 100 people within the Funtico company already that are located in Poland, Ukraine, the Netherlands, Israel, Romania, Hungary, US, and we've got a lot of partners that are working with us in all of those locations. So it's not just 100 people are working on Funtico, but we have over 200 contributors that are actually working on the project in addition to those people. And that makes it what's so strong. It's not just the core people, but it's a whole community that works on it. Anybody here knows Axie, Illivium? Anybody on Mobox? No? Gala Games? This is an example of where the space is heading, with a lot of great companies who have great momentum. And what you're seeing here is that we're coming from a different approach. Instead of coming in high, we're coming in low. And the reason that we believe in that is that we're building a business for the long term. We don't believe in a quick turnaround. So We're excited about where we're heading. And I wanted to, before I do this, let me just stop for a second. Can we get some sound in the back? I still have about 3 minutes. So, you've seen some of our games that we have right now. This one is going to blow your mind, hopefully. We're very excited about this AAA game, and hopefully we'll get sound when I click the next button. Maybe, or maybe not. Control. Anybody there? Yes? I'm trying. It's stuck. If there's one thing you want to see is you want to see this particular game. But you may not see it. I may have to act it out. Anybody wants? Yeah, I can do it again. Try it again. It's dead. Anybody wants to forward? Oh, that's on. You can just proceed with the slide manually. So what we've done is we've taken a game like EV2 and brought it to the next level that's not in the console world, which is really difficult to do if you think about it, because everybody has different desktops and everybody has different computing power. So we had to figure out how to bring a console-worthy game into this environment, and we think that we've done a pretty good job with that. And you may never see it, which is great. Regardless, if you have time, go to YouTube, do a search for EV2, and you'll find the trailer for EV2 that's coming up. We're very excited about it. It got some awards along the way, and our Asian community members are incredibly excited about it. Lastly, I want to make sure that you guys know how much I appreciate the fact that you guys came to listen to us. I hope that you guys continue to focus on building your businesses in the Web3 space. This is the future. We're here doing it right now, all of us together. And there's a lot of room for us to make this work. I apologize for not showing you EV2. Trust me, it's worth looking at. And hopefully you guys will be there on Monday with us to participate and join this joyride that we're on. Again, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day at WAGMI.